Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another MyCareer / Be a Pro video. In today's video, we will be playing our final series. We will not be playing all the finals, but we probably will be playing 2 games. That's my plan and that's my goal. So, hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the MyCareer series so far. I've been busy doing these MyCareer videos. As you guys can see, we are taking on the Gippsland Power in game 1 in the quarterfinals. The winner of this gets a home final, go straight into the prelims, which will give us a chance to play in a NAB AFL League Grand-Final. So, massive video coming up, massive games coming up. If we can get through these next 2 games, we will play in a Grand Final, and we will be basically ready to get drafted. So, let's get into the first game against the Gippsland Power.
Welcome, Anthony Hudson with you. We're ready for the qualifying final. Plenty of spectators already at the ground. I'm paired in the box here today with Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
Great to be here, Hutto. Can't wait for the start of this one.
A home prelim is up for grabs today. Gaz, what does that do for them? They run on in full confidence. The captains prepare for the toss of the coin. We're just moments away from the opening bounce.
So let's get into the first final highlights. Let's get it underway. So we started this game, like I said, we had to start out hot. It's a final. Gippsland Power got the first inside 50 of the match. As you guys can see here, we're trying to trail on, we're trying to stay in this, but the Power kicked the opening goal of the game. I was a bit worried considering we have had some pretty good battles with the Power this season, so I knew it was going to be a tough game. As you see here, I try and almost get a clearance out. So let's get our highlights underway. So I did get a high tackle here. I think this is like my first disposal of the match. Just kicked it inside 50. Turnover. I definitely need to fix that up. I need to change it up. You see here, left foot kick, beautiful pass. I kept running on here, and yes, I got greedy. I called for the ball again, took the mark around probably 5-10 meters out, as you could say. I was a bit nervous because my guy has struggled in front of goal, but right foot straight through the middle. We have our first goal of the final. You want to get off to good starts in finals. You cannot fall behind because it's incredibly hard to come back. We actually got on a little bit of a roll here. You see a nice little goal. After I kicked a goal, we kind of skipped ahead of the Gippsland Power. Not really left them in our wake, but we did kick, I think it was 3 goals, 1 to basically nothing in this first quarter. Look at this off the ground. Another goal to the Stingrays, and it's really setting us up. We definitely wanted to be set up for us to have a chance to win this game. I got absolutely hammered there. Doesn't matter. We pick it up. We kick a goal, and we are pushed ahead by 19 points late in this first quarter. So as we see here, as I have a nice little run along the boundary. I do love running with the ball. I have no idea where I'm going to get drafted, as you see at the end of the first quarter. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to get drafted. Let's hope these finals really propel me. So 25-point lead for the Stingrays at the half. At quarter time, I might say. Very good quarter from the Stingrays. You want to come out, like I said, in the final, and you definitely do not want to come out and trail. So 5-1-31 to 1 straight 6, 10 disposals for Tommy Green and a goal. And I start this second half. I don't know what was happening here. I tried to evade him, couldn't evade him, and I get tackled. The Power did kind of own a little bit of the ball, but every single time we went in our forward line, it felt like we were capitalizing, making a lot of good plays. As you see here, I'm racking up. I don't know how many marks I had in this game. I had a fair few marks in this game, I must say. You see here, the Gippsland Power player shrugged off 1 tackle. But you're not going to shrug off me as I come through get the tackle, holding the ball. I haven't got many holding the balls this season, but like I said, we're trying to, if you're having a big lead in a final, the best thing you can do is just slow the play down. There's no need to rush. As you see me take on their centre half back, you cannot catch me. I do run out of stamina there. That's one thing I definitely need to put up. So at halftime, we still lead 5-1, 31 to 117. 15 disposals for Tommy Green and a goal. Very, very good first half. Very good first final debut for Tommy Green. Only a few more games left for the Stingrays, so I definitely want to make the most of it. I'm getting a hell of a lot of the ball, and I love how the time's passing and the power are not putting anything on the scoreboard. We are staying in front of the power. As you see me again take off, you cannot catch me. Once I get if I can get my stamina to like 99 and my acceleration and my speed, it is going to be, as I thought I had a really nice play there. I stuffed it up, but we did get simmed out. I was running around a lot, but we do lead at 3/4 time, 6-6 to 112. 19 for Tommy and a goal. Really good start for Tommy Green. It is looking pretty good for us that we are going to hold on in this game and move on to a prelim. It's pretty crazy to think that we can get through to a prelim. Now, I thought, why not launch this? Why not have a go? I know that there's many things that could stop me if I was to miss. I need to get this perfect for this to work, because I can't even kick basically 40 meters. So I do. That does not go. As you see on the left foot, though, I have another shot. It misses. Thought it was a chance there to kick that goal, but it does not go through. As you guys are going to see, as you've seen in my intro, have a look at this goal. I'm taking this guy on again. This guy cannot catch me. He tries to tackle me, and I basically kicked this from the boundary. I kicked a similar goal when I was playing for Vic Country. Unreal goal there. Really puts the nail in the coffin, and I think I might have got subbed out at some stage, and I did come back. But that is basically all she wrote. 50 to 24, and that is all she wrote. The ball was in my hands at the end of the game. We hold on. We beat the Gippsland Power. We're moving on to a prelim. We're going to get a week off, and that's what you want to do in your finals. 7-8-50 to 2-12-24. We basically own this game. Player of the match, Tommy Green. As you see, there 26 touches and 2 goals for Tommy Green with a blinder goal from the boundary. So we've got the Calder Cannons in our game number game number 2 of this video in the preliminary finals. The Gippsland Power are through to the grand final, so if we do win this, we will play the Gippsland Power. We're playing the Calder Cannons in game number 1. I'm very excited to get into this game. I feel like it's going to be a very, very tough game. But if we can win, we can advance to our first ever grand final with the Be a Pro player. I think the game's played at Marvel, so we've played a lot of games at these local grounds. If we can get through, we'll be playing at Marvel Stadium. So I'm starting on ball, I think, in this game. Actually, no, I'm on the wing still. So I have been starting on the wing, which I'm a bit surprised about. I'm not too sure why I've been starting on the wing, but this is a massive test for us. I think we versed Calder Cannons earlier, and we ended up getting done. So let's get straight into some highlights here. As you guys can see, Calder Cannons actually get off to the perfect start. Look at that ball come back. It goes through the middle, and the Calder Cannons are on the board. Things were looking. This team is I feel like it's much tougher than the Gippsland Power. I feel like this team really gave us a challenge. You see, I take a nice mark, intercepting mark, and I thought, why not have a shot? It's 1 behind to 1 straight 6. I'm trying to get onto this torpedo here. I'd love to kick a torpedo in one of my videos this year. I actually can't wait to get onto one. Massive bomb inside 50. Not a lot happened through there, but the ball comes out the back. Massive chance for the Stingrays to score. Gets tackled, soccers it through, and we get our first goal of the prelim final. Nice soccer off the ground, 117 apiece. You see here again, I love getting my inbound kicks. Whenever my backman's kicking in, I'm calling for the ball 100%. But this was a very, very tight first quarter. This Calder Cannons team is very, very tough. I must add. You can see here the Calder Cannons kicked their second goal. So things aren't looking 100%. This Calder Cannons team is very, very tough. And it's not going to be easy for us. You see me here try and get away from my opponent. Another disposal. I am racking up the disposals. I can't wait to see how many disposals I've actually had for this season, because I definitely need to check that out later on I'll probably check it if we do in our next video. I think that's when I probably will check it. But you see here, we need a goal. Look at this ball come back. We get it. It is tied up again. I could already tell this is going to be a very, very good game. 28 minutes almost passed in the quarter, and the Calder Cannons get the last laugh of the quarter. They kick the goal. This team is much more accurate than the Gippsland Power, who were struggling to kick some goals. So 3-1-19 to 2-1-13. 5 disposals from Tommy Green. Not the best quarter from Tommy Green. but we definitely will be pushing on. You see here in the forward line and the back line, sorry, I am getting the ball. I take off. I thought he was going to get tackled. I love my little handball here. Get it up to my player, run past for the 1-2, and I'm still running. This is a very, very nice play, and I just get tackled at the last moment. But we're not giving up here. You see me run inside 50, get tackled at the very last moment. We get a mark, though, and I kept running on, got the ball again. That's what I got a knack for doing. I love kicking goals. I think for the Vic Country, I kicked like 4 or 5 goals in my debut game. So I do love kicking goals. My first goal, the prelim, I've tied the game up in this second quarter. We are not giving up. We are definitely not giving up in this game. We're going to push through. We want to play. We want to book a spot in that grand final. But it is very, very tight at this stage. You see a nice kick up the line. I keep running on. At the half, it is a very, very close game. The Calder Cannons lead us by 1 point, but I felt like that quarter we were more in charge, I'd say. Still very, very tight. 3-2, 20 to 3-1, 19. 15 disposals of Tommy Green. So 10 touches in that quarter. Tommy Green is trying to will this Stingrays team to a win. You see here, we have a shot in front of goal. Now, the goal kicking is definitely needs to be worked on, I think, in a patch. But that is a very, very good goal. We needed it. Very tough goal. I know it's right in front, but at pressure moments, he loves it. And here we come. So this was a throwing the ball, but I got the ball for some reason, which... Not too sure why I got it, but I'll definitely take it. I'm not complaining. I'll have that. And I get a mark here. I've got a chance to kick goal number 2 to give us an 11-point lead. So an 11-point lead in a prelim, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it does mean a lot if I can kick it. Using the wind, it comes back. I get my second goal of the game. Now I've kicked 4 goals in these 2 finals. I'm definitely showing up. I'm looking at me getting to my opponent. At 3/4 time, we do lead 6-5-41 to 3-11-29. I got taken off the ground, but we are on top. Can we hold on and book a spot in that NAB AFL League Grand-Final? 5 minutes have gone in this last term, 41 to 29. I've got another touch here. I'm just trying to hold on to the ball, take possession. We're trying to waste some time. But I turn it over here. So I actually get taken off for the entire game, and you see here the Calder Cannons kick a goal. They end up coming down. I think they end up missing. We get a chance to kick a goal. We do kick a goal, and you could basically say that is booked a spot in the NAB AFL League Grand Final. I get a kick up. I come back on the ground for the last, I think it was like 3 minutes, but we have booked a spot in the NAB AFL League Grand Final. We are going to Marvel. We are playing the Gippsland Power. 7-5-47 to 4-12-36. 26 touches, 2 goals for Tommy Green. Wow. We are 1 game away from getting drafted. We are 1 game away from winning the NAB League. As you guys can see, we are playing the Gippsland Power in the Grand Final at Marvel. What more could you want? Make sure to look out for that video. It's going to be a very, very big video. We're taking on the Power. There's going to be extended highlights in that game. Thanks for watching, guys. Get ready for the Grand Final. Here we go.